chance to talk to one of the pilots that escaped back here, so I took it. Apparently, 2 of our planes took the enemy on alone. They covered the Allies so they could retreat. The hell kind of idiot does a thing like that? The last pilot to land back at the base was that scrawny anarchist dude. He always had this dumb grin on his face, like he didn't give a damn about whatever he did to get thrown in here with the rest of us. Was he the one who went gung-ho? I bought him a drink later. After the usual small talk, I turned the topic around to the mission. For an anarchist, he struck me as a bit weird. Nothing like what I expected. He talked a mile a minute and kept going on and on about library books. Not encyclopedias, those cheesy adventure novels you read in high school. Nothing against those. I like a good story myself once in a while. But I wasn't here to talk books.
I remember that day well. Amidst the swirling clouds, the fighter squadron was trying to help its allies reach safety.
He's pretty foolish, isn't he?
I thought so too. Suddenly, a highly skilled enemy fighter squadron appeared and began picking them off at the edges. One by one, they fell right out of the sky.
Although, I guess there was nobody around that was even more foolish to go to their aid then. So you simply watch things unfold from a distance.
Yeah. I mean, who would have ever thought that I'd just go and follow him straight into the enemy squadron like that?
After what felt like decades, I finally got to the info I was looking for. He wasn't the guy. He said he was just following his wingman's lead and managed not to die somehow. The hero on this mission was the new guy, the one that killed Harling. How did you feel?
I'm still kind of shaken up, actually. But you know, I do feel a certain sense of pride, too.
He really is foolish, isn't he?
Yep, he sure is.
I went to the hangar to have myself a closer look at Trigger's plane. I knew that burnt smell. That's what happens when an engine's been driven to its limit. This pilot was a hot dog. From now on, I was going to keep my eye on this idiot. From a distance, though. I didn't want to get too tight with someone who was a better pilot than my dad. Even so, I decided to give this guy's plane a little bit of the old Avril magic touch. He needed all the help he could get.
Attention! If you disobeyed orders in the previous mission, line up over there. You won't disobey a second time. Do not test my patience. The biggest threat to our forces is the enemy's enormous swarm of drones. In order for our forces to penetrate deep into Erusian territory, we'll need to clear a path. You will destroy the enemy's fuel plant. HQ has found evidence that fuel is being moved intermittently inland from a refinery at the harbor in Artiglio. It's likely they're supplying fuel for the various drone bases. Those of you whose food privileges were taken away already know how this goes. We silence the drones by taking their fuel. Enter via the estuary, take out their AA, destroy the fuel points on both sides of the river and their oil tankers. Remember, you're not bona fide military. You're expendable.
legs. Stand by at the front.
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. The coward. You don't want to talk, running off with your tail between your legs. I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. Boats, more warships. Plenty of buildings too.
Destroy everything in sight.
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation. They don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
Damn! That's what I call fireworks.
I've got more bad news. The megastorm in Nessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses then. A fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this, too easy. Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. The coward. You don't want to talk, running off with your tail between your legs. I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. Boats, more warships. Plenty of buildings too.
Destroy everything in sight.
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation. They don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
Damn! That's what I call fireworks.
Missile away. I've got more bad news. The megastorm in Nessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses then. A fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this are too easy. Burn, bitches!
Are you guys all done? Stuck in the panel, mate.
This is hardly the time to worry about that. Just go!
Spare 15, target destroyed. Sam down.
Full bed! Evade!
Missile.
I'm running back.
Missile. Missile.
Behind you.
Locked on target.
Evade. Continuing attack. Dodge.
Caution.
Enemy has a lock on me.
Nessa 2 entering AO in 3 minutes.
Shit, we're out of time.
Targeting every last wall truck. 3 minutes remaining.
Maintain in my sight. Lock on.
Missile away.
Caution.
Jackpot. Tanker's full of oil.
Get the ships out of here before they're blown up!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
That's what the anti-air guns are for.
Missile.
The enemy's gunning for me!
Missile.
It's like watching a fireworks display.
Burn, baby, burn.
Missile.
Just quietly plugging away.
Missile.
Elf is right. We're no proper military. Enough of the whole now act tabloid. In the penal unit. Trigger, you belong here even more than I do. It's all about where you're from.
arrived. Sticking around will only ruin your planes.
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. The coward. You're one to talk, running off with your tail between your legs. I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. Boats, all warships. There's plenty of buildings, too.
Destroy everything in sight.
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation. They don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
Mark 2. Whoa. Shows well and truly started.
Damn! That's what I call fireworks.
Yeah! Jackpot, the tanker's full of oil.
Get the ships out of here before they're blown up!
I've got more bad news. The megastorm in Nessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses then. A fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this are too easy.
Another lollipop. Take this.
Burn, bitches!
Are you guys all nuts? I thought at least one of you was dead. The spaceman stuck at the panel bay.
Bombs away.
That's what the
Missile.
That's a launch! Evade!
Missile. Caution.
Dodged! Attacking! Enemy has a lock!
Locked on target. In gun range. 3 minutes remaining.
Shit! There's no way we can extinguish it!
An S2 entering AO in 3 minutes.
Missile.
Shit, we're out of time.
Missile.
It's like watching a fireworks display.
Burn, baby, burn! Suck on that! Stay decided. Trigger, here's a quietly plugging away.
Man Dog was right. We're no proper military. Enough of the holier-than-thou act, tabloid. I belong in the penal unit. Trigger, you belong here even more than I do. It's all about where you're from.
Bombs away. Special weaponry.
I'm taking damage, but I'm good to go.
Missile.
Enemy has a lock.
Missile. Missile.
2 minutes remaining.
Bingo!
Locked on target. Okay. Megastorm and Nessa 2 is about to arrive.
Right. Bring out the trucks. Make sure their routes are split. Take every drop of fuel you can carry.
It looks like some oil tankers loaded with oil got away. HQ saw them on satellite. Burned down everything that turns up.
Why are they popping on and off of radar?
Sand clouds. Sand breaks up here and there. That's when radar picks them up. If you detect something, strike fast.
Staring at my radar and trolling? This is not my style.
Even in sand, you can lock on if you get close enough.
Are you sure you can trust that intel?
For you to say.
Caution. Pull up.
You guys do whatever you want. I'm going off by myself. Okay, if you think that's for the best. You don't run out of gas, right?
They've got trailers full of fuel.
Trucks don't run on jet fuel. I heard diesel engines can.
Caution.
Quit yapping and hunt down your targets.
Got one on radar. Moving.
Caution. Pull up.
Damn, that truck just vanished into the dust.
Chase it down, dimwit. Spare 2, count. Where the hell do you think you're going? You're approaching Erusian territory. Return.
Just following orders to find tankers. So how about you go chew on a bone?
Locked on target.
Caution.
They pave desert highways nicely, you know? People drive fast to avoid bandits in the desert.
Spare 15, launching missile.
Nothing but sand and rock. Nice place to build a prison.
We can toss you in it as soon as it's up.
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Can't see the highway unless you get way down.
Bastards picked a hell of a place to hide.
Spare squadron, a new enemy is approaching. Bearing 350 from the reference point.
They're coming from the north. Did they pick up Count's aircraft? Wait a sec, don't go blaming me.
They appear to be Erusian drones.
More UAVs? Why are they always after us?
The mission stays the same. Destroy the tankers.
There's no way we can chase the damn tankers now. They're coming.
You're out of your goddamn mind.
A cat doesn't have enough lives to carry out your orders.
Do your duty and take out the tankers. Tanker truck destroyed. Make sure you wipe them all out.
Take that.
It's like a jackal, Trigger. How can we be expected to deal with the surface and the air at the same time? Trigger, hurry up and take care of the enemy.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
Have you forgotten what happens to deserters? I'll send you out to dig up landmine with your bare hands.
I'm sticking around. You know why that political offender Jag hasn't still alive, don't you?
Trigger?
Higher chance of living with him.
down everything that turns up.
Why are they popping on and off of radar?
Sand clouds. Sand breaks up here and there. That's when radar picks them up. If you detect something, strike fast.
Staring at my radar and trolling? This is not my style.
Even in sand, you can lock on if you get close enough.
Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Easy for you to say.
You guys do whatever you want. I'm going off by myself. Okay, if you think that's for the best. Got one on radar. Moving. They pave desert highways nicely, you know? People drive fast to avoid bandits in the desert.
Nothing but sand and rock. Nice place to build a prison.
We can toss you in it as soon as it's up. Spare two, count. Where the hell do you think you're going? You're approaching Erusian territory. Return.
Just following orders to find tankers. So how about you go chew on a bone?
Missile launched. Tanker truck destroyed. Make sure you wipe them all out.
Take that.
Eyes like a jackal, Trigger.
That truck just vanished into the dust.
Chase it down, dimwit.
They don't run out of gas, right?
They've got trailers full of fuel.
Trucks don't run on jet fuel. I heard diesel engines can.
Quit yapping and hunt down your targets. Spare squadron, a new enemy is approaching. Bearing 350 from the reference point.
They're coming from the north. Did they pick up counter-aircraft? Wait a sec, don't go blaming me.
They appear to be Erusian drones.
More UAVs? Why are they always after us?
The mission stays the same. Destroy the tankers.
There's no way we can chase the damn tankers now. They're coming.
You're out of your goddamn mind.
A cat doesn't have enough lives to carry out your orders.
Do your duty and take out the tankers. Vehicle down. The rising smoke marks their graves.
Nice sentiment, man, dog. Fire. He's too quick.
Column of smoke. Who did that? Trigger.
Trigger, I like your style. Locked on bandit.
Stall warning.
Have you
Missile.
forgotten what happens to deserters?
Missile.
I'll send you out to dig up
Missile.
landmine with your bare hands.
I'm hanging around. Even when a political offender check is
Trigger.
Missile.
higher chance of losing.
Missile. Missile. Stall warning.
Damn it, I got one on my back.
Caution. Pull up. Missile. Missile. Missile.
Looking on H115.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Play along, Trigger.
Missile. Missile.
Hostile has a lock.
Target detected on radar.
Missile.
Target confirmed near full band. Dig around.
Missile. Missile.
Weapon system's acting up. I can't fight like this. I'm gonna break off.
Missile.
There he goes, running away.
Missile.
And he's who drew the drones here. Say what you want. Have fun with your new friends.
Missile.
Allied aircraft down by a UAV.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission, full band.
We gotta get those UAVs.
Missile.
Become way too dangerous.
Missile.
Count for dragging us into this shit.
Shut the hell up. This has nothing to do with me.
You guys are celebrating, but I don't hear anyone saying all targets have been taken down.
Where's the tanker?
Tanker confirmed eliminated.
You can't run from us.
Keep going. Burn it all. 5 minutes remaining.
Missile.
destroy the tankers.
Let's just
Missile.
leave him to it.
Missile. Missile.
Check your 6.
Missile. 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 Missile.
The tankers are getting farther away.
Missile.
Missile incoming!
Missile. 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 Missile.
Damn, I'm targeted. Maybe we should have stuck with trigger after all.
Trigger trashed the target.
Trigger again? It's really burning. That was some primo jet fuel.
Nah, jet fuel doesn't ignite that easily. That was standard gasoline.
How about taking targets down instead of flapping your gums? Got a target on radar. Trigger, it's near your position.
Missile.
Trigger, I'm sticking with you.
Stall warning.
Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile.